in terms of the capacity in the province. More work has been done in terms of addition. We've got the Anglo-Ashanti Hospital activated in the ABT hospitals. We've got Jubilee that has been activated in Tshwane. We've got Bronkhorstspruit that has been activated in Bronkhorstspruit. We've got extension into Barra. So those have been added. What has been a challenge, because we had to reprioritize the beds in terms of repurposing them, but also additional. So each bed needs to have capacity in terms of the human capital, and that is what President announced in terms of the work with solidarity. But as we continue as well, we continue focusing across the country. The rollout plan as well of the vaccine remains intact. Just to explain, somebody saw over the weekend to say the vaccine was not 100 per day, as we said. You'd remember that we do not, mainly in terms of our work of the vaccine, have not activated many of the provinces for vaccination over the weekend. Vaccination currently, in terms of the country, happens Monday to Friday. That's why we were excited about Barra, where it started with the vaccination for Saturday. We've not had the opportunity to vaccinate over weekends, and this is work in progress. Once we have activated more sites for weekends, we'll be able to announce. Limpopo has decided to vaccinate only teachers on Friday and Saturday as a mechanism to ensure efficiency in terms of the vaccine rollout. So I hope as we deal with the matters, we'll continue to clarify, but want to urge listeners and also South Africans to follow what we do, because every week we update in terms of vaccine rollout.
The transport sector must continue to comply with the health protocols and wearing of masks and provided in the public transport service directions. It is mandatory for any driver, owner, or operator of a public transport service not to allow any member of the public who is not wearing a face mask to board or be conveyed in public transport owned or operated by him or her. We have been verily advised that the aviation sector and airlines are not super spreaders. As indicated various times by the President, we need to balance lives and livelihoods in tackling COVID. People still need to travel for the economy to function. As such, we can't shut down aviation again, but we'll ensure all passengers adhere to protocols. We don't have direct airlines from India. All passengers from India come to South Africa via other countries, and they are subjected to the same regulations I've explained in terms of PCR. So between South Africa and India, there are no airlines. So there's nothing to ban. So I saw people attacking and laughing at Mamloko, the acting Minister of Health, when she explained this. And people ask, why don't you ban airlines to India? We don't have airlines to India from South Africa. That's the truth. If you come from India, you come via other countries to South Africa, and you are subjected to the same regulations I've explained.
Indeed, there will be roadblocks. There are roadblocks as we speak, especially here in Gauteng, almost every day, but for sure every weekend, but it will be every day, because everybody that will be getting out of Gauteng or in will have a permit. If you don't have a permit, I don't think anybody will provide the permit of leisure. Surely whoever provides the permit of leisure will be arrested, even before a person who has a permit of leisure arrested. But it's well explained who can or can't travel, and police will stick to that, implementing the law as the law and regulation says at the present moment. As maybe going back to the point made by Minister of Transport, the drivers will have to make sure that everybody has a mask. But that does not mean that that individual that doesn't have a mask, that get out scot-free, is still an individual responsibility. It's a driver and individual responsibility. that you put on your mask. So we'll continue to monitor those things. We'll be on the road. We did meet with the management last week, and we have planned all the operations, how provinces will run the operations, waiting for the announcement of the president and the regulations to come. So indeed, we'll be on the road, we'll be all over to make sure that the regulations are respected.